Yo, what's up? It's your boy Mo, back again with another GTA 5 video. Today I'm going to show you how I complete the prep missions for the Cayo Perico Heist. Make sure to crush that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's go. First up is the long fin. Selecting this as your approach vehicle will provide you a lot more options for how to attack the heist as opposed to the Kasaka. The long fin is much faster than the patrol boat. If you own a vehicle warehouse, I do recommend purchasing the Phantom Wedge as it will haul the long fin as it is on the bed of a trailer inside a police impound. The Phantom Wedge is not a requirement, but it does make it easier to pick up the long fin and plow through the police and traffic. If you do not have this vehicle, as you get closer to the impound that the long fin is located at, Pablo will direct you to some truck options. You must have a truck cab capable of hauling the long fin in order to continue the mission. Once you arrive at the impound, go in reverse as this will allow you to quickly pick up the trailer and begin hauling it out of there. After that, you can go about losing the wanted level a number of different ways. You can simply get out of there and kill yourself or have the cops take you down. You can outrun the cops and drive around until you lose them, or if you're familiar with where you have to take the long fin, you can also drive it to the docks and get out of the truck duck inside the pier to hide from the police. Next we have the plasma cutter. You'll be doing this mission 98% of the time as one of your preps to set up the heist based on the primary targets. This tool will get you inside the glass container that all but 2 of the primary targets are in. We'll discuss which 2 primary targets will be inside the safe later in this video. This setup is pretty easy. In all honesty, everything about this heist is easy. The only difficulty you'll ever run into with anything is just getting your timing down and getting the hang of how it all works. For this mission, you will go to the warehouse and go inside. For this, I do it a number of different ways depending on my mood. I may land my Sparrow and call for my Deluxo and take it to the warehouse, or I may just go and take the Sparrow to the warehouse as we can see in this video. Once you get inside the warehouse, you want to look for the planning board, similar to something you'd see in the story mode, right? So go up to it, and once the picture icon shows in the minimap, walk away from it a bit, wait for the notification on the top right of the screen to appear. This will let you know to pull up the camera app on your in-game phone to snap a pic of the board and send it to Pavel. From here, you will exit the warehouse, and this is where I call my Deluxo if I haven't already. I'll use my Deluxo to finish out the mission because you'll end up having to take out a few NPCs and then more will come after you in cars and they will deal a lot of damage when firing at you. The Deluxo will fire rockets more accurately than the Sparrow and will also take a lot more fire as opposed to the Sparrow, which is very quick to go down. Now we got the safe codes. This will replace the plasma cutter prep mission we just went over in the event you get one of the primary targets that requires you to break into the safe. Remember when I mentioned there are 2 primary targets you can get that will require this setup mission? The bearer bonds and the Madrazo files are the 2 primary targets you will run the setup mission for. Now the Madrazo files, you can only get that as a primary target when running the Cayo Perico Heist for the first time. So from there on, this setup mission will only be used for the bearer bonds. You'll make your way to the Diamond Casino in Resort, then you'll go inside and make your way to the elevator if you're already a Diamond Club member to where you have a penthouse. The elevator will take you to the suites and you'll have to walk around until you see 2 guards standing outside one of the suites. Here you can dispatch of them any way you see fit, but if you do it quickly and quietly, you won't alert any of the guards inside and can roam around the penthouse as long as you don't have a weapon equipped until you find the head of security.
You have a delicate touch when it comes to armed guards, no?
Once you locate the head of security from the image Pavel texted you, take him out and any guards that get in your way. Then make your way outside the penthouse and begin making your way back to the elevators. Now, there will be some security guards employed by the Diamond Casino after you, but they're pretty easy to take care of. As soon as you make your way to the elevator, it'll take you outside where you can quickly make your way to your vehicle and or Sparrow, as I decided to roll with in this video. Lose your wanted level and boom, you're done. Next is the Fingerprint Cloner. This setup mission is static, as this one is a prep mission that you'll always have to do, and it's super easy. If you're enjoying this video so far, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future content on my channel. For this setup, we have to steal the Fingerprint Cloner that you'll use to get into the vault of the heist in the finale. Just like the plasma cutter, I'll take the Sparrow and fly all the way to the warehouse. This one has cameras outside it. You can go in loud or walk around to the side of the building and pull the lever on the junction box to turn the cameras off. Doing so will give you a few seconds of stealth to allow you to take out the 4 guards inside. After taking out the guards, you'll walk around to the laptop and hack it in order to find the archive where the Fingerprint Cloner is located. The computer hack is very old, as this one is super simple. Once you complete the hack, you'll make your way outside to the warehouse. Once outside, we'll get into our vehicle and make our way to the archive. Outside there will be once again 2 cameras. Now these you will just simply shoot down with any weapon and go inside. Make your way to the end where the Fingerprint Cloner will be sitting on a table next to some computer equipment, pick it up, and then head back out to the Kasaka with no difficulty. Next up is Cutting Torch. This mission is probably one of the shortest missions for setting up the Cayo Heist. There are 3 different locations that this mission will take you. We got the construction in Vinewood Hills, which for that one I take my Deluxo and shoot off rockets until all the guards are down, then look for the Cutting Torch. The 2 other construction sites are less buggy and will allow you to go with complete stealth. For this video, we have the construction site at the Mile High Club Tower. This one is one of my favorites, as you simply land your Sparrow down and go out the elevator. It will take you to the next level. Make your way around the maze of construction to the next elevator and go to the top. Once at the top of the building, you'll want to locate the construction hat and apply it to your character, and by doing so will allow you to blend in with the other construction workers. Make your way down to the ramp and begin searching the toolboxes to find the Cutting Torch. Now you will want to be careful and not to bump into anyone or stay in the guard's cone of vision for too long, as they will detect that you're not one of them and will begin shooting you. As soon as you find the Cutting Torch, pick it up and make your way back to the elevator, or if you have a parachute, you can also jump off the building as well. Make your way back to your vehicle or the Sparrow, and it's easy breezy ride back to the Kasaka. Now we have the weapons prep missions to do. There are 2 different styles of weapons prep missions, and the one you get is random. The first one we're going to go over is the office. This is probably everyone's favorite, as it's the quickest to get through. We'll go over the other one in just a little bit. Once you make your way to the office, you can either approach from the ground or go in loud, or you can go in quietly from the roof. The easiest way is to always use the roof as a point of entry. You can even complete this mission in full stealth without being detected by any of the security. Now that we're inside the office, I do like to try and take out all the guards quietly. Sometimes it works out for me, other times I end up missing a shot and end up getting detected and have to finish the mission guns blazing. Any way you approach this will be a lot of fun. Some people even have used a stone hatchet to kill the security guards to avoid taking any damage. After you've taken down all the security guards, you will then want to open the gun locker, and when that doesn't work, you will then go up to the laptop and begin to hack the computer in order to unlock the gun locker. This hack can be a little tricky at first, but be patient and eventually you'll get through it.
Did it work? Is the locker open?
Once you've collected the weapons, it's time to exit the office and make sure you leave the elevator to the roof option. So make sure to look at the buttons prompt at the top right of the screen so you don't hit a button out of force of habit and end up on the ground level surrounded by a bunch of guards. Now that we're back on the roof, the two helicopters are pretty easy to disarm. There is only one man on the side of each helicopter, so stick around on the roof until you have a shot on both and then take them out, leaving only the pilots. Then get in your vehicle and let them follow you as you easily make your way back to the Kasaka. For the last setup, we have the second type of weapons prep you can get. This is the Merryweather one, where you have to follow a very slow helicopter to the training exercise where Merryweather is holding the weapons. This setup is very easy, but most don't like it because it's more time consuming. There are a number of ways that you can avoid having to do this mission. You can find a new session, leave GTA Online altogether, or go to the Merryweather HQ and destroy the helicopter. Doing these will cause you to fail the mission and allow you to try and get the offense weapons set up to spawn for you. Once you arrive to Merryweather training base, you have to destroy all of them. The best vehicle to use for this is either your Deluxo or the Oppressor Mark II, as the rockets are much more accurate on these opposed to the Sparrow. Plus the Sparrow will go down easily if fired upon. After taking down all the Merryweather troops, it is time to enter the Avenger. For anyone that doesn't own an Avenger, you can see what it looks like during this mission. Simply take down the two guards inside, grab your weapons. As soon as you do this, the Avenger will begin ascending into the air. So you must grab a parachute and exit the plane. Again, this is all pretty easy as you can land down by your vehicle from here and then take off to the Kasaka with no difficulty.
So, we have the weapons, yes? Good, because I am sure you already know this, Captain. But it seems you are flying now, so unless you want to explain yourself to a lot of very angry mercenaries, I suggest not being on this plane when it lands. Only one other way down, right?
If your Kasaka is back in the Los Santos area, you can simply return it to storage and call it back to you so it's less farther that you have to travel. That's going to wrap up this video. I hope you all enjoyed and thank you for watching. Be sure to drop a like as it helps out the channel, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future content. Peace!